out there in the market that says an investor who forgets to exit when they thought they ought to. So sometimes trades turn into investments. But that being said, that really, I think, gets us to the question of what types of stocks might traders prefer versus an investor, Barb?
Oh, I like that question. So a trader might look for companies that expect to expand earnings significantly and may also see rapid increases or decreases in their stock price. Sometimes they're called growth stocks, and their prices may not represent the actual value of the company. You're kind of buying the future value of the company. But one risk of a growth stock is that the potential for, stock price volatility can be dramatic, both up and down.
Yeah, and in fact, sometimes that volatility is exactly what a trader is looking for. And as a matter of fact, as we get into later seasons of your first trade, we're going to talk about strategies, including option strategies that may benefit from some of that volatility or the lack thereof. So now let's kind of reverse that question, Barb, and say, what are the types of stocks that perhaps an investor might prefer to trade or have in their watch list?
Yeah, I like that question too, because you might be looking, when you put your investor hat on as opposed to your trader hat, you might prefer a company that is priced less than they're currently worth. And they may have lower expectations for earnings growth, but they may be less volatile, and maybe they pay a dividend. And these are sometimes referred to as value stocks. And some risks of a value stock is that the stock price may underperform relative to the market in general, or a company might reduce or eliminate their dividend. And often that will have, a downward impact on the value of the stock also.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of the ideas about trading a value stock, as you mentioned, or being an investor looking for those stocks that are maybe undervalued, is the idea that at some point, perhaps the market is going to recognize that company is undervalued relative to where they're priced and push the price of the stock up. So I guess maybe this is a way to crystallize this, since we know that we don't have to be both or just one or the other. We don't have to be just a trader or just an investor. I guess it would also stand true that we don't have to pick just growth stocks or just value stocks in our portfolio, correct?
Absolutely. In fact, I taught a portfolio management basics class for the last 3 years, and we started every year with a clean slate, a fresh $250,000. And we had both a section for value stocks or trend trading growth stocks, and then we had another section for dividend stocks or value stocks. And it was our goal to have some of each to balance our portfolio.
Yeah, great answer to that question, and I think a great example of how this is a practical application of these ideas. Now, maybe one last question here along these lines. How would a trader or an investor know which type of activity to participate in, or maybe even the better question, which one of those types of stocks, value stocks or growth stocks, they might like to choose?
That's a really great question, and one that can really only be answered by the individual, because some traders may enjoy the dynamic aspect of trading. They may be younger and they're looking for growth. Some people may still want growth, but they want some income as well. So they're looking for value stocks that may provide a dividend. So, and so some investors may prefer to stick with more stable companies that have less volatility. And so, if you're willing to put more time in, you might be a trader. If you prefer a more hands-off approach and you just want to look at your stuff once a month, or maybe not even then, you might be more of an investor. And of course, these are just a few of the differences between investing and trading and between value and growth. And I'm sure you're going to discuss this more in the coming sessions in your series.
Yeah, absolutely. And a great breakdown, Barb, and a great introduction into this idea. And you're absolutely right. We are going to talk more about these concepts as we work through this season and going from never having placed a trade to placing your first trade. So thanks, Barb Armstrong. We're going to leave this discussion right here. As we do that, though, just a reminder, Barb will be back again in a few minutes to help us demonstrate a potential value trade on the paper money account. Now, coming up, a look at company valuation information on the Thinkorswim platform and where you can go to find it. So stick around.
Whether you're an experienced investor or just getting started, Charles Schwab offers a webcast that's right for you. Are you an active trader? Our active trading webcasts are designed to help you develop a deeper understanding of technical analysis, options, futures, and more. Best of all, you can ask questions by chatting directly with an education coach. It's interactive learning at its finest. Tune in live or watch on demand. Head over to schwab.com/coaching and start learning today.
Empower your portfolio with the Schwab Network. Available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Schwab Network.
Whether you're an experienced investor or just getting started, Charles Schwab offers a webcast that's right for you. Are you a long-term investor? Our investing webcast series breaks down different investing styles, including growth, value, income, and more. Best of all, you can ask questions by chatting directly with an education coach. It's interactive learning at its finest. Tune in live or on demand. Head over to schwab.com/coaching and start learning today.
Empower your portfolio with the Schwab Network. Schwab Network is available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Schwab Network.
Welcome back to Your First Trade. And we've been talking about growth versus value stocks and traders versus investors. So let's take a look at where to find fundamental and company information on the Thinkorswim platform. Follow me down to the platform and we'll start our journey on the Analyze tab as our location for fundamental information on the Thinkorswim platform. Now, once we're on the Analyze tab, we're going to go to the Fundamentals sub-tab, and we're going to come up to the top left and enter a stock symbol. And in this case, we'll start with the stock that we looked at yesterday, AAPL, Apple. We'll bring up that information, and as we scroll down through the list, you see some information about the stock. The company name, the sector that the company is in, the current price,